Hello drama lovers. Breaking news. What if the fairy tale you've been quietly rooting for finally came true after years of whispers, secret glances, and undeniable chemistry? Liu Yuning and Song Zuer stood before the world no longer just co-stars, but as husband and wife. Their wedding wasn't just a ceremony. It was a love story written in starlight, wrapped in tradition, and witnessed by millions who had been waiting for this moment. The story of Liu Yuning and Song Zuer didn't begin at the altar, it began long before, in the eyes of their fans who saw something special the very first time these two appeared together. For years, rumors swirled. Were they simply close friends? Were those lingering looks on stage part of the performance, or something real? Both stars kept their answers guarded, respecting their privacy. Yet, every stolen moment, every accidental smile, every shared project only fueled the fire. As their careers soared, so did the speculation. Liu Yuning, with his soul-stirring voice that could move even the coldest hearts, became one of China's most beloved singers. Meanwhile, Song Zuer, with her magnetic presence and emotional depth, shined in dramas that left audiences captivated. Their paths seemed destined to intertwine, both professionally and fans secretly hoped personally. But behind a glamour of red carpets and flashing cameras, there was a quieter story. Close friends revealed that Liu Yuning and Song Zuer shared a bond built on mutual respect, laughter, and a kind of warmth that didn't need words. They leaned on each other during difficult times, celebrated milestones together, and built a foundation that went deeper than what the public could see. So when the news finally broke that they were getting married, the internet didn't just react, it exploded. Hashtags with their names trended across Weibo, Douyin, and international fan pages. Liu Yuning Song Zuer wedding became more than a headline, it became a cultural moment. And then came the day itself. The wedding was everything fans had dreamed of and more. Set against a backdrop of elegance, the ceremony blended tradition with a touch of modern romance. Song Zuer walked down the aisle in a gown that shimmered like moonlight, her eyes glistening with tears she didn't try to hide. Liu Yuning, dressed in a perfectly tailored suit, looked at her with a mix of pride, disbelief, and endless love, as if he couldn't believe this moment was finally real. Their vows were simple but piercing. Words spoken not as celebrities, but as two souls promising eternity. In that sacred silence, the world seemed to pause. Even those watching through phone screens thousands of miles away felt the intensity of that promise. And then the kiss. Not a staged performance. Not a rehearsed gesture. Just pure, raw, undeniable love. But if you think the ceremony was the highlight, wait until you see what happened at the reception. It wasn't the kind of cold, extravagant celebrity wedding where guests simply posed for photos and left early. Instead, Liu Yuning and Song Zuer created a space that felt like home, a place where laughter echoed louder than applause, and love was felt in every corner. The hall was decorated with cascading flowers, golden lights, and subtle nods to their journey together. Each table had photos of the couple's milestones, moments captured not by paparazzi, but by close friends. From casual late-night dinners to silly selfies, the pictures painted a portrait of a love story that had always been real. One moment that quickly went viral was their first dance. As Liu Yuning held Song Zuer close, the band softly played one of his most famous songs, a ballad that fans had long speculated was secretly written for her. As the lyrics floated through the room, their movements slowed, eyes locked, and everyone in the room felt like they were witnessing not just a performance, but a confession. Guests later revealed that Liu Yuning couldn't take his eyes off her all night. Every time she laughed, he smiled. Every time she adjusted her dress, he rushed to help. Song Zuer, in return, never let go of his hand for too long. It was clear they weren't just celebrating a wedding. They were celebrating the years of waiting, of silence, of private love finally allowed to shine. And then came the moment fans can't stop replaying: the speeches. Friends and colleagues took turns sharing heartfelt stories, but when it was Lu Yuning's turn, the entire room fell into silence. His voice, usually so strong and confident on stage, trembled as he said, "People always tell me my songs are full of emotion. But the truth is, every note, every lyric, every performance was inspired by you." Zuer broke into tears. She clutched his hand, whispering words the microphones couldn't catch, but her expression said it all. The walls between idol and audience, between private life and public stage, dissolved in that instant. It was no longer about the celebrity wedding of the year, it was about two hearts that had found their forever. But what fans didn't expect was how emotional they themselves would become. Across platforms, fans shared edits of their favorite moments: the vows, the kiss, the dance, the tears. Some wrote essays about how Lu Yuning and Zuer's journey restored their belief in true love. Others confessed they cried as if it were their own family members getting married. For longtime supporters, this wasn't just about witnessing a wedding. It was about being part of a dream years in the making. Many fans admitted they had secretly hoped for this day since the very first time the two shared a stage. Now, that hope had become reality. International fandoms joined in too. Hashtags in English, Korean, and multiple languages trend simultaneously. Global K-pop and C-drama fans, usually divided by their own idols and ships, came together in rare unity, celebrating this one love story. But perhaps the most powerful reaction came from those who said Lu Yuning and Zuer gave them courage. Courage to wait for the right love. Courage to believe that private, genuine connections still exist in an industry often criticized for being manufactured. In a world where celebrity relationships often crumble under pressure, their story became a reminder that love can survive, even thrive amid the chaos of fame. And as fans continue to replay every clip, one question lingers: what comes next for Lu Yuning and Zuer? This wedding wasn't just about two stars joining their lives. It was about hope, resilience,